Hey Pisces, this is Meg with Padmes, and I'm doing your mid-month love reading for September 2020. We're calling in your angels and guides of the highest vibrations of love and light, because we don't want to talk to anybody else. We're calling in Pisces Collective, anyone who has Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in Pisces, any cross watchers for Pisces. Ooh. Here we go. The Queen of Cups reversed is your first card, jumping out. Okay, Pisces, what is going on with you in September 2020? Pisces, I can already see that you want to go on a trip of some kind, or you want to get some time to yourself, to relax, even to celebrate the energy right now, just to celebrate you, to get into your own energy is what it feels like too. Okay, Pisces, here you are, starting off here as the Queen of Cups reversed. It's like, I'm out of my element, I'm out of my balance, I'm out of my alignment emotionally. It's super, I feel like you're being bombarded with other people's energy. You have a ton of other people's energy in your space right now, Pisces, and you need to get off by yourself and have some alone time. The big picture's my spot card, and it's talking about going off and doing some dreaming like you like to do. Going off and getting into your own space. Start swirling around those ideas and those energy patterns, getting into your own alignment so you can start bringing those forward into your physical manifesting. And your advice is saying, talk to the universe about this. Start talking, start saying those words out loud, communicate with the universe. And this is fast communication. It's like, do this soon, do this quickly. Make these plans. These could very well be travel plans, or it could be, you don't have to travel far. You could, if you wanted to, go somewhere, but you also could just, have some kind of a staycation, but you need to be alone. There's definitely some alone time that is needed. There's also some, the heart of the situation is just very much talking about you giving all of your time and energy away to a bunch of other people. This might be work related, but it definitely has to do with you do this. It seems like you've done this before. You take on too much, or you are taking in all of these other people's issues and problems and things, taking them on as your own, or holding space for them, giving, and not getting a whole lot of time to recuperate. This is happening now and into your near future, and this is about being partnered but acting single. And in this instance, I feel like you're partnered with yourself, but you are acting single. You're not taking yourself into consideration. You have some energy that needs to be recouped here, and you're not taking the time that you need in order to do that. And this is also talking about divine timing, and this is also talking about manifestation. So here you are in the past with your purpose, your healing and purpose. You're recognizing what those things are, or what that means to you, and what it is that you need for your own healing and your own purpose. And then here in your present time, this is talking about not saying the words that you need to say in order to get what you need. You're not making it happen. That's what you need to do. You need to make it happen. This is not saying the things that you need to say in order to make these things happen. What are you doing, Pisces? Why are you doing that? This is like, release the idea that you can't make this happen, or you can't create this solidity. I feel like you need to go on a trip and release the idea that you can't plan this right now. I know the COVID, I know what's going on in the world right now, but you can go somewhere, you can do something, you can get off by yourself somewhere, go off and regenerate. That's what this is talking about. This is about celebration. It can be celebration with others, with other goddesses. And this can be receiving distance Reiki from other people even. But, right, I really feel like this is about going off and being by yourself. We have the Lovers and it's reversed. So even though this is a love reading, I feel like this is some self-love, some self-care that needs to be brought to the surface here. There's resistance in making it happen too. I want to look more into that, Pisces, because I think that's really significant. Now it's come up a couple of different times. Your higher self is talking about the moon. It's talking about hidden things. It's talking about shadow work. It's talking about secrets. It's talking about things that you haven't given yourself enough time to journal about or look at. And then here is the Emperor. And your higher guides, your angels and guides, are talking about you having a really strong presence and having a really strong empire, having a really strong, solid understanding of what you want around you. You've already manifested it, it's there in front of you. But in order to implement the things that you need to implement, this is a lot of psychic energy too. I feel like you're going to be getting messages when you take some time by yourself. And you need those messages, but the way that you get them is by giving yourself the time that you need to resource, to bring the resources back to you. Wow, Pisces. Okay, I want to ask a little bit more from your angels and guides about this Emperor energy. You're not feeling like you're strong enough right now. You're not feeling like you really have it together, when in actuality, you have a lot of stuff. You're not giving yourself credit for how far you've come, what you've done, what you've created. What you've created. There are a couple of cards here. Oh my gosh. Okay. This also has to do with letting some things go. Letting some burdens go. Letting some things go. This has to do with part of what you have created here. It's like time to streamline a little bit. So on one hand, it's like bringing something full circle and releasing it, and it's hard. And on the other hand, it's also about, you've created so many things, it's time to streamline. Some of those things you don't need, and others will get bigger and they will grow. So you have to figure out which things to keep and which things to release so that you can continue growing this stuff. But it looks like you're the decider, Pisces. You're the one who needs to make those decisions. You need to make the decisions about what stays and what goes in your life. What energy are you going to keep and what energy are you going to release? And that's really important. And you're the one who has to decide. You can't, nobody else can decide for you. I want to ask your higher self what's going on. Your higher self just is continually saying, be by yourself. Don't take anybody with you wherever it is that you're going. We need to do some shadow work. We need to do some inner work. Freaking isolate already. Big picture is like, go to the spa, go get your nails done. It's time to do this for yourself. Okay, so I want to ask your romance oracle, what is it that you need to know about September 2020? What is the energy here that you need to be aware of? Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Pisces, I really feel like this has a lot to do with how you are talking to yourself, communicating with yourself, and what you need to do for yourself. So this is about getting to know, what is it that you need right now? And I also feel like it's different than it was before. There are different things that you need to do. Things have changed, things have shifted, and you have different needs and different wants right now. And so evaluating what they were in the past and what they are now and going forward is important. That's why you need some of this time by yourself as well. One more. Oh, actually, there are two more. Here we go. romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring, and keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So there are lots of different things coming up in the future that are different than what you were doing before. And it's important to evaluate what has changed and what is needed. Let me ask Lenormand. I'm going to ask a little bit about your trajectory and your happening now and into the near future. Let's do happening now first. Lenormand, what is going on happening now and into your near future? Right. I think it's super important to not listen to, it's important not to listen to everybody who's telling you one thing or another. You need to do this. You need to do that. This is what you need. You have really got to get into this place where you are asking yourself those things. Get into that place where you can evaluate for yourself and really get some clear answers, talking to your higher self and your guides. What is it that I need right now? What is the same? What is different? How can I move forward so that I'm using this new information? Oh, and this is another thing. If you are going to go out of town, other people are going to want to go with you. And I think that that is what these little mice are saying too, happening now and into the near future. If you're going to plan something and you're going to have other people go with you, you need some definite time absolutely by yourself. So you need to plan for that, because they're going to want to come and they're going to want to spend time with you. Okay, you've got to, here in the trajectory, there's a lot of healing that is happening specifically with a true love. Healing that is happening with the true love. And that's happening further out into the future, kind of like on the horizon. So doing some of this healing work for yourself, figuring out what it is that you want, seeing that it's different than it has been before, then that's when this healing with a true love is going to happen. Okay, Pisces, that's a pretty clear bit of information that I'm picking up this month for you about getting on your own and doing some healing work and listening to yourself and recouping some energy. I'm not seeing straight up depletion, but I am seeing a ton of other people's energy in your space, and you need to ground. Okay, so let me know how you feel. Let me know what's going on this month and give me some feedback. Tell me what's going on with you. And I am looking forward to your October Tarotscope. I'll see you soon, Pisces.